Hey guys, February 22nd, 2024. I skipped yesterday. I broke my streak, I think at 8 days, maybe 9 days, but we're going to operate from a place of self love and forgiveness. I will keep it rolling. One missed day does not mean I have to lose the momentum. I've mentioned before, but I do have a day job at the moment, so I'm trying to, of course, juggle that. Yesterday, went after work with a friend to eat, and that turned into some drinks, and it turned into me falling asleep on the couch before I could record. So, back at it today. And what I want to touch on. So, this morning I was listening to a podcast. I listened to quite a few, but one of the ones I like, Adam Grant with Rethinking. This might be a little bit nuanced, but it made me think again about why I'm doing this. And I look at someone like Adam Grant. He's a bit younger than me. I think he's probably 2 or 3 years younger than me. He was, the youngest tenured professor in Ivy League, something like that. Like he was an Ivy League professor, tenured or whatever, by the time he was 30 or something like that. Just every superlative you could imagine, has written best-selling books, has best-selling top-ranked podcasts, TED Talks, whatever it is. And in the episode I was listening to today, he was talking to one of the head trainer at Peloton. What's her name? I can't remember now. Robin Arzon. And he was saying that he was talking about his frustration with I can't remember the exact details, but he felt like he had hit a wall with his training, and she was kind of encouraging that, maybe he can change up the stimulus, something like this. Anyways, the key point that I'm trying to communicate is that one of the things she said is, you're creating your own plateau by not changing up the stimuli. And Adam's response was, that's what I do. Welcome to my life, Robin. And I've heard this from him as well before. And this, in a weird way, is why I'm doing this. Because when I hear someone like Adam Grant say that, I don't think he's being disingenuous. I think that's really what Adam feels. I think Adam feels that he's maybe lazy at times, or he's an underachiever or whatever. But to the average person looking from the outside, we see best-selling author, youngest tenured professor, all of these superlatives, and we're thinking like, come on, man, you can't actually think that, because what am I compared to that? And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel to some extent like what we see, and I'm great. I'm thankful I have someone like Adam to look up to and learn from. The Knowledge Project is a podcast I listen to all the time with Shane Parrish. Same thing. Incredibly high achievers talking to incredibly high achievers, and that's who we can learn from. But when I hear them still talking about that, almost like in a I'm a loser kind of way, I almost find that, like I said, discouraging, because it's like, well, okay, if you're doing all that and you still feel that, what is the top of this hill? And so what I hope to achieve with starting to document this process, is so much of what we see in our content diet are people like that, who are sort of, to some extent, I don't want to say finished products, but they've already made it. So even if Adam feels that, he may feel that. And again, I don't think it's disingenuous. He may feel inadequate in certain ways or lazy in certain ways, but to any reasonable person, he's already made it. He like I said, he has all the superlatives, all the accolades. You don't see a lot of people documenting their struggles on the way there, because obviously I hope that I'm there someday. I hope that people talk to me or want me to come talk to their conference or whatever about the creative process, or about vulnerability, or whatever it is, wherever this leads to, or just read the book to them in a really fun way. But between here where I am today and there is feels like a million-mile journey. And so I'm hoping that this documentation can help me connect with people who maybe feel like me, who look at someone like Adam Grant being self-deprecating and almost to some extent roll their eyes like, ugh, and see that as discouraging, and then want to say, no, you know what? There's other people like me who aren't there, but they're trying to be there, but they're not there, but they're trying to be there, and kind of those struggles along the way, and really connect around that. And who knows, maybe we can support each other. So just a thought that I had this morning. I wanted to get back to documenting. That's it for today. Catch you guys tomorrow.